everyone. I'm in Dwera Bay, about 6:15 in the morning. Just walked about a quarter of an hour away from my cave. Slept pretty well in the cave. It was a bit chilly this morning. Had to get moving straight away. Wasn't hanging around. But the cave was great. It was out of the wind. And as soon as I stepped out of the cave, like I had to a couple of times during the night to go for a pee, it was cold. But luckily the wind is on my back this morning, so it's fine. It's a bit misty, a bit murky. The sun is rising over there, slowly but surely, but it's going to brighten up later on, I hope. But yeah, I'm going to sit and have some breakfast now and then head up there and around the corner all the way up to the northeast of Gozo. Going to be a lot of miles today and a lot of cliffs, hopefully a few sandy beaches as well. So this area here was where they filmed the scene of Game of Thrones. I'm not really a fan of Game of Thrones, so I couldn't tell you exactly. Apparently it's a wedding, and there's a large sea arch just over here, which fell down into the sea and after a storm. So now it kind of just feels like the arse end of nowhere, to be honest. What used to be quite a popular tourist attraction. There's the bus there, just heading off into the hills, and there's not much else to see around here really. This rather modern looking church, but the path that way is now closed off, which means I've got to go inland for a bit and hopefully not get lost. Very ornate cemetery there. So I've had to walk up this sodding great big hill. Quite far away from the coast now, and the hill's still going on. Hopefully it won't be too much of a detour, but I've just got this feeling I'm going to walk up this massive great big hill just to walk back down there again. But there you go, the walk down won't be so bad. So it's called a cash machine in Ireland and a cash dispenser in the UK. I guess that makes me Irish because I've never called it a cash dispenser in my whole life. This little detour turned out quite good. So I managed to go into that town. There's a shop open, get some more water, and a toilet over there so I can freshen up, and a mirror so I can see how sunburnt I am. So now it's time to get back down to the coast. Alright, almost at the coast. Walking down this dried up riverbed now. It's pretty overgrown here, so I'm all over the place a little bit. Trying to avoid these whatever you call them, bristly, prickly plants. The sun is well out now. It's warm, it's toasty. Just gone 9 o'clock and it's looking good. how cool was that sea arch? I couldn't walk all the way along it, it's eroding, and there are signs saying obviously that it's eroding, and when you get along there you see all these cracks, and I thought no, not today, not today. There's cracks in these cliffs here as well, in the cast, but it's not hollow underneath, so I feel a bit safer. But yeah, check out this view, eh? So there I was thinking I had a nice easy walk along the coast. No, I had to come all the way inland and go all the way around, and it doesn't even stop here, it goes on and on. At last, bridge to the other side, and a boulder that doesn't look like it belongs there. Found more caves. Fill up with crab. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone actually lived in these. Oh, Jesus, stinks of piss. Oh, yeah, my eye out with my sunglasses. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to camp in there. Absolutely stank, but interesting. I don't know if they're workers' huts or people live there or what. What a strange scene, huh? Kind of reminds me of the planet from Star Wars, you know, the desert planet with the two moons. Although that's actually set in Tunisia. The desert planet, that is, not the two moons. Or is it the two suns? Two suns or two moons? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, two moons, it's got to be. So I read about that guy before, Nicky Farrugia. He swam from Sicily to Gozo. It's about 100 kilometres, so it's about 60-65 miles. It's like swimming the English Channel 3 times without stopping, and it took him 30 hours 17 minutes. It's quite an impressive feat. I can't even stay awake that long. I also read, and I took with a pinch of salt, excuse the pun, we're by the salt pans, also read that he had to have a specially adapted cage built, which he swam in to protect him from the sharks. Now, there are sharks out there. There's great white sharks and hammerhead sharks and all sorts in this stretch of the Mediterranean Sea, but I find it hard to believe. I can't understand the logistics of the cage. I'd have to see it to believe it. Denmark, Spain, England, France, Germany, Italy, and Malta. So it feels a bit like Malta. It's almost like the UK and Italy had a baby. You've got obviously the British side of it, speak English, everyone speaks English. And you've got the red telephone boxes and the red letter boxes, and it's a lot of British tradition. But you look around and it looks like Italy, the food's like Italy, there's pasta and pizza everywhere, which is definitely not a bad thing. And obviously they've got their own thing going on as well, the Maltese language, which is unique, sounds a bit like Arabic. But it's pretty nice mixture. So that was Marcel Fawn Bay. Had a lovely bit of lunch there. Salmon penne pasta. Reasonable price, I think it's €9. Everywhere along there was reasonably priced. That beautiful view. There's one place doing margarita pizza for €5 and it looked good as well. Someone had it. So now the plan is to find a shop, get my supplies for the evening, and I've got a few more miles to go. Not too much, most of the way through the day, and it's only 1:15. There's where I've just come from. Look at the colour of that water. And this is where I've got to go. In Burgundy. That's more red here. The problem with these lovely places where you have your lunch is that invariably they are in a bay and there's hills either side. So when you've just had your lunch, you've got to walk up a steep bloody hill afterwards. This way. Here's where the scrambling starts. Here's where the jungle starts. So it's late March here in Gozo and everything's in bloom. It's absolutely beautiful, as you can see. It's just carpeted with flowers. There is a downside, however, and it's these spiky little bastards. I've just been digging into my ankle and my knees. They come up to waist height, and for fact, but they're just really annoying. It's not painful, it's just like a little needle digging into you constantly. Makes you walk a bit faster though. And the views just getting better and better. Guys, I had to make a bit of a diversion to my plans. So I got down to the beach there and nothing was open. The bar, the shop, nothing. Burger van, all closed on Saturday afternoon. Obviously because it's low season, I guess. So I had to make a 2-mile diversion, 2-mile round trip. Had to walk up that hill to get there into like this nondescript sort of village. And got some stuff. Now heading back down to the beach. I've identified somewhere I want to camp, but it's a bit sketchy, so we'll see how that goes later on. But now I'm going to chill out on the beach for a bit when I get back there anyway. Yeah, it's about 3/4 of a mile. At least this bit is downhill. Alright, so I don't actually believe this. This little guy must be lost or something. What on earth? This road is closed off for traffic, and it's probably just as well, but I don't know. What are you doing here, mate? That's mental, just in the middle of the road. The sea is over that hill. I'm just going to leave him here because I guess he knows what he's doing, but I feel bad. Like, should I move him out of the road even though there's no cars on it? Well, that's crazy. get out of the road, little guy. Just... Oh, pardon my French. How these things live like 120 odd years, I don't know. Like, of all the places to be, yeah, I'll just stay in the middle of the road. Anyway, off to the beach. So within the space of about half an hour there, it went from beach weather to t-shirt weather to fleece weather. It's all good. It's coming up to 4 o'clock now, and I've spotted where I want to camp tonight. I don't know if you can see it, but up there is an old abandoned hotel. So that's where I'm thinking, guys. This place here. Reading up on it, it was a lodge used back in the 80s, weddings and various events. Fell into disrepair, and it's what you see now today. Didn't like this place because it's, I don't know, it just brought undesirables maybe, or it kind of dominated the village. Jeez. Huh. Out of the wind. That's all I care about. It doesn't stink of pee, which is unusual for a place like this. Oh wow. Wonder how recent that is, the USSR graffiti. So yeah, you can imagine this place back in the day. Still got the tiles here. You've still got the kitchen, part of the kitchen at least. We've got downstairs. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. I can see you. Toilets. Yeah, it's pretty impressive place, really. Crazy how it's just fallen into disrepair. Not used by since the 80s. In less than 40 years, I mean, it's just a shell. Anyway, in the morning, this is going to be my view, with the sun hopefully rising over here. Pretty spectacular. So this will be my luxury abode for the evening. This room here, on the floor here. There's tons of brick dust everywhere, but it's the warmest place. No wind coming in. Maybe a little bit from the open window, but not maybe too much. Right next to the kitchen, right next to the lift shaft. I don't know if there's actually a lift down there. But yeah, this is the sort of warmest, least windy place in here. Obviously the corner would be better, but that is sort of half an inch thick with brick dust. Whereas here it's a bit more manageable. I'm going to get covered in it, but I'm washing all the stuff tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Keeping the noise down. It's Saturday afternoon, 5:30, just gone. And yeah, just thinking, obviously, with it being Saturday, you know, in case the local chavs come down here having a barbecue, or want it and spray paint the place, you know, so just keeping it down, chilling out, and hoping for a peaceful evening. Some weird noises keep going on, but it's just the wind blowing stuff around. But hopefully. Anyway, this will probably be it for tonight. So I'll check back in with you tomorrow. Wish me luck.